Number of interactions taking place between tigers, human beings, and livestock in India should run into many, many thousands on a daily basis, simply because of the density of human population and the fact that tigers are no longer restricted to our tiger reserves and protected areas or found outside in human dominated habitats. In fact, the outskirts of Bhopal, now there are frequent reports of tigers. So the question really, sorry, the question really to ask is why the level of conflict is so low rather than why there is conflict. Tigers, in fact, most wildlife in general would like to avoid human population. They do not want to interact with people. It's only certain times, certain occasions, certain animals that will engage with conflict. Man attacks, human or attacks on human beings, man eating are even rarer, and there is no way to generalize it. Sometimes people are at fault, either knowingly or unknowingly, they approach tigers very closely. Sometimes we, of course, know that tigers develop a habit of attacking people for food, so which is the man-eating tiger. If based on evidence, based on science, it is reasonably certain. I don't think, given the wild, free-ranging nature of the animals you're dealing with, you can always be 100% certain. But if the evidence is pointing towards an animal which is dangerous to local people, especially if it's outside a protected area, I think precedence has to be given to the safety of human beings. If a tiger turns out to be a confirmed risk for people's lives, clearly the tiger has to be dealt with. Which is the best way? Is capture going to work? You can't spend weeks and weeks trying to capture an animal when it continues to attack people. One life lost is one life too many. So that has to be the principle that's driving decision making. The other thing is that we need to we need to first create and manage our buffer zones much more effectively. Within wildlife habitats, there really cannot be any more destruction, modification of habitat in the name of development. The more destruction, degradation that takes place within our wildlife habitats, the more it upsets the local ecology, and some of this can result in tigers and other animals either moving out or not finding adequate resources inside, and that all adds to the problem.